Well, this is the Narrowboat Review, and this is your Narrowboat reviewer, Jack Byer in Crystal Beach, Florida. Today we're going to review the Narrowboat channels that have released vlogs since the 29th and the 30th of November. You can see some of them right there on the intro, but there's a lot more. So let's get to it. You know, all good things come to an end, and there are certain times in your life that you take a turn to the right or the left, but you keep moving on. And that's what's happening with Joe and Michael and Minimalist. They announced how, in a year or two, they're going to take a different direction in their lives, and perhaps their vlog may come to an end. Before they do, hey Joe, I sure hope you publish. I know you're a writer. I hope you publish a book about the silver propeller and the quest for it, and how you can go get the silver propeller challenge done. But you're going to be missed. I hope your next week's vlog is back to a cruising, and I wish you all the best. Well, there's not much to say about Narrowboat Florence Rose this week. Rob spends the whole vlog applying a vinyl adhesive to some of his interior woodwork. But if you're stuck on this type of activity, then stay glued to their vlog this week. In Love, Life, and Triumph, Wendy and Darren Bonneville show you what their marina life is like during lockdown. They take a short field trip to Stanton Herald Reservoir. They visit a cafe boat, and their neighbors make shortbread, which they make short work of. You can also get a preview of Christmas decorations, and, well, this is just generally a day in the life of the Bonnevilles. In Needle Mine Travels, Joseph and Scott, they share another one of their previous trips with you as hire boaters. And let's face it, folks, that's where we all get our start. A few years ago, they did a cruise on the Cheshire Ring. And, well, they're experienced vloggers and experienced boaters. So if you care to follow them around the ring, this is the first episode in that journey. Well, you remember me talking about Benjamin Vintage Finds. In this channel, Shelley is aboard the Narrowboat Benjamin, but the Benjamin is moored in France. This is a lady that deals in vintage clothing and vintage items. And she shows you here several days in her life and what it's like to be a trader and a vlogger. Well, she's trying to keep warm, and she's also dealing with poor internet. On the channel Narrowboat Will is still cruising down the Avon. This is part 4 of his summer cruise, and it's just as interesting as the others. If you like Will's chit-chat and you want to see lovely scenery of the Avon, then give this clip a view. This is another typical Hannah the Narrowboat this week. They're still in the marina, and Lee is still the star of the show and the brunt of a lot of practical jokes. If you want to see a typical Hannah the Narrowboat, then watch this week's episode. In this week's Chugging Along, Sam and Tim, they recount a recent October cruise full of drama. This is the second vlogger this week to report engine troubles. And if you have engine troubles, who you gonna call? Well, it's not the Ghostbusters, it's our RCR. Well, they do, and if you want to find out what happened to their boat, this is a good one to watch. Keep chugging. I really enjoyed the Narrowboat Chef this week because they took a field trip to a pottery, and it was fun. It was a fun trip to the pottery, and it was a fun trip through the sales office of the pottery. There was also a cruising part of the video. They're trying to get to their home mooring, and this is some of the events and stoppages and regular everyday canal type adventures that happened along the way. Sasha of Sasha's Narrowboat Life, she's the other vlogger with engine troubles this week. It's really interesting, though. She really knew what to do. How do you get your boat set up to live on while you're waiting for your engine to be fixed. She has a whole checklist. She shows you how she shuts down different electrical devices, and it's really an educational watch. Oh, by the way, train! Mel and Paul Monroe this week show you some of the work that Paul has been doing on the boat. And she tells you all about it. Mel's there taking all the videos, and she's the one that gets tired, not Paul. Well, it must have been very taxing on you, Mel. The thing that was really fun, though, is all you narrowboaters who are in marinas or who you are wintering on board this year, watch how Paul double glazes and insulates his windows. It's really a good idea and bound to be a money saver. Okay, I finally caught on on the narrowboat that James built. When this guy gets tired of working on his boat, he does a vlog. So we've got another 2 vlogs in the last 24 hours from him. And again, if you're into a narrowboat rebuild and refit, this is the vlog for you. In Mon the Illustrator, that's M-O-N the Illustrator, she and James show how they built out an artifice, like an office with art on the front of it. Well, if you want a do-it-yourself project, take a look at this one. She really did a great job designing an office that makes her feel warm and comfortable. She's got 4 ideas to share. Give it a watch. The final vlog I'm going to review is Paul and Rebecca Whitewich. And, this is the second time. It's not a narrowboat vlog, but I started with them last week because they're doing a walking history tour of the Dorset and Somerset Canal. This is a canal that was never completed, but they show you the why, what for, and what remains of this historic canal. Well, that's it for this review. If you liked it, please hit the like thumbs up down below, subscribe, leave any comments if you'd like. And if you want to see or be notified of the future reviews, hit the bell icon. This is Jack Byer, your reviewer, saying that's it for now.